Hello.
Hi.
This is Melissa.
And this is Kat.
Still don't have a job.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't really, I've like reached acceptance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything interesting happen?
No, but I would like to say that a little bit ago I went down and I ate bread and then I wanted a sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
We had Jell-O in the fridge.
Ew.
Do you know that shit just changed my life?
The Jell-O.
The red Jell-O.
Sometimes I really
Just
like Jell-O,
really-
but I don't know.
It really did it for me.
It's just like so weird.
Yeah,
Gelatin is so crazy.
it's a weird sensory thing.
It's like you're drinking, but you're not because you have to chew.
The chew.
I do love Jell-O though. I like to swish it around in my mouth.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
do you guys chew Jell-O, or is everybody doing the same thing with their Jell-O and swishing it around
Mouthwash.
until it becomes liquid and then swallowing it? Like, are you just like swallowing
Just, like-
globs of Jell-O? Because I don't know. I feel like are we all doing the same thing?
I feel like we have to be.
And then swallowing the Jell-O.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, great. I'm glad we're on the same page. Lime Jell-O, the worst Jell-O.
I don't mind lime Jell-O.
It's
Red
like-
is my favorite of everything.
Somehow it's too strong almost.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't like the lime.
Wait, but there's like cherry or strawberry,
Oh, cherry
Orange.
or strawberry. Orange is like the god tier Jell-O.
and then I guess just lime. Like
Orange
those are,
is
like,
the
main.
god
Is there
tier.
lemon?
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah, there's lemon Jell-O.
lemon Cello?
Yeah, and that's what I would pick over lemon Jell-O.
Ew.
So, you don't like lemon Jell-O?
No.
I limoncello.
Limoncello.
No, it's delicious.
No, I had one on my 21st birthday and I thought it was the nastiest thing
Oh.
ever.
It's
But I got
like
it from
literally like
Epcot. so-
Lemonade. It's like syrupy lemonade.
No, the lemon alcohol is so nasty.
Okay.
I think it's gross.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work
I
for
love
me.
a citrus anything.
I know, I don't really. I like actual like fruits.
But you like peach, which I think is like
Oh
so
my
vile.
God, I had a peach.
I would pick lemons over peaches
I had a
any
peach
day.
high noon the other night, and that shit was so good. I did like the pineapple better, but
Pineapple, yeah. Pineapple and alcohol is just like
It's usually
pineapples
really
grew
good.
out of this earth to be mixed with alcohol. You
Yeah.
know? You know what I mean? Anyways, this is as happy as today is gonna get.
no, we got this.
No, it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, no, actually.
All right, you ready?
Tragical.
So this time,
We're here to tell you why.
The Fox and the Hound.
It's tragical.
Yeah, I was like thinking, okay, maybe this movie isn't as bad as like I remember it being.
It might have been worse.
It's just like, why is it so depressing?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it makes me so mad.
Yeah, it's
Like, why are movies like this even made? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. It's really upsetting.
It's
to me.
ridiculous. I do have some fun facts for you, though.
Oh, hit me with them.
So, this was Disney's first animated feature to use computer graphics imaging. That's pretty cool.
It was the first one you CGI.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's cool.
Isn't that wild? 1981.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, obviously, it wasn't a lot, but you know.
Imagine we were like able to point it out
A
immediately.
CGI owl, like the one in the labyrinth, just flies
We're
through
like-
the shot. Just in the middle of the movie. I mean, some movies are like that, which
Yeah.
is so funny. But imagine if it was so severe as Fox in the Hound. And then just like a CGI computer bird.
What
fucking
was
flaps through.
CGI?
I think it was like mostly the ending scene with the bear, like the waterfall stuff. Yeah,
okay.
there, I could see it. It was like, no, it was like the like water effect. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
definitely did not look like it was.
It was like
drawn.
with everything else.
Yeah, it looked like they were like
Whoa.
spraying hose.
You were like, that looks oddly
Yeah.
realistic for a 1981.
Yeah, that's what it
Cartoon.
looked like. Yeah, but that's the only interesting thing about this movie. First time Disney used CGI.
Great.
Okay, so the producer, his name is Wolfgang Reitherman. I don't know. Some Disney nerd's gonna be like, "How do you not know Mr. Wolfgang?" Anyway, he brought his Mr. Wolfgang. He brought his son's pet fox to the studio as a reference to the animators.
You say pet fox?
Yeah, I want to be rich and just have like a little boy with a pet fox.
I don't think you understand. That's happening for me. I'm gonna have a pet fox.
I was telling Kat, like, I know that I'm like definitely team cat. I know foxes aren't cats, but you know, same vibe or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, look how freaking cute this little baby fox is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
you
the
get
little
the
hound
puppy.
dog, I was like, yeah, like that's fine. But like, did you see the fox? You started with the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just know I'll always be a cat girly, never a dog girly.
Well, now I'm a fox girly because I want a pet fox so bad.
Again, I know foxes aren't cats, but they do look like little kitty cats. They're pretty close.
Yeah.
They're like kitty cats with a long snout, you know?
Yeah.
They're so cute. Anyway, the name Todd is derived from Middle English word Todd. I don't know. I guess it's also said the same, which means fox.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so the name Todd is from Middle English. Todd.
It's a toad.
Todd. And they were like, fox.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Sounds exactly the same.
Isn't that so cool, though?
Yeah, it is cool.
And that was really it. There's
Yeah.
not really any good ones.
That checks out.
And we get our fun facts from the Internet Movie Database.
Or bad days if you're nasty.
Yeah. Should we start this depressing ass?
Yeah.
story?
Yeah.
Forced credits.
Okay, very loud forced credits, and the sounds are
Yeah.
very harsh, I will say.
There was some high pitched sounds in there for
It was
sure.
hard, yeah.
Did not enjoy that at all.
Yeah, there were some names in the credits.
Oh my gosh, my favorite was I literally put sound is traumatizing.
Sound? Horrible.
Sound is traumatizing. My favorite was a Harold S. Batoy.
Mine was Phil Nibblink.
Yeah. I don't know why, but like
I'm changing my last
imagine
name.
your name is Harold S. Batoy.
And Phil Nibblink.
And I'm sure I'm like not even saying any of that right, but
I don't know how else to say Nibblink.
yeah, looks like Harold S. Batoy to me. Anyway, Mickey Rooney is Todd though, and Kurt Russell is Copper, so that's pretty cool. My phone kept turning Todd into Today, and I was like, it's Todd. I want Todd's a name.
I just thought, I don't know, my brain was like broken because isn't Todd normally spelled with 2 D's?
Yeah,
And it was really
broke
throwing
your
me
brain.
off. Yeah.
It only having one D.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
That is so good.
I didn't like it. I've never
T.O.D.
seen it
Todd.
like that. It really threw me off.
Oh man, I'm fucking dead. And then there's like really obnoxious dog barking also.
I wrote in my notes just dogs barking, but I spelled dogs DAWGS and barking without
Dog
the
will
G.
be dogs.
We kept lifting our feet. These dogs are barking.
Dogs barking. That's what the little subtitles said. That's just
horrible.
always like under our couches. It just always says that. It's just permanently there in
We have to walk around Disney all day.
dogs barking.
Dogs barking.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know why those are the funniest subtitles I've ever
It was
seen.
really
It
got us.
literally ended me. Anyway, this movie starts off incredibly traumatizing because they kill the mom off immediately.
Okay, no, they don't just kill the mom off. You watch this mom fox carry her baby away from these fucking dogs
Yeah,
barking.
Dogs barking.
And then she hides him by a fence
really
and then
not
runs
funny.
away.
Dogs barking. She's about to die. We should
Okay,
show her
well.
some respect.
Okay, well, and then she gets shot. Just
Yeah.
like Bambi, you know, it's
Yeah,
They
she
just
does.
recycle
She
her.
hides little Todd though. So,
Yeah, it's really
little
sad.
baby fox.
yeah, he gets found by a massive fucking owl.
Yeah,
She's
Big Mama.
so big.
Her name is Big Mama.
Okay,
Put some
well,
respect on it.
I said
Yeah.
she's big.
she goes and get Big Mama, the owl. She goes and gets her friends, which is a woodpecker, and then just like a nut, like a regular yellow bird.
I literally was like, I like how we're saying owl and woodpecker and then just bird. Because I wrote the same thing in my notes.
Yellow bird. Little yellow bird.
Like so specific and then completely not specific.
Like a nondescript bird. They couldn't draw like a cardinal or blue jay.
I thought about the whole
movie. It's a yellow finch, don't you know?
It
probably
be.
is. I don't know.
I don't know. What is Tweety bird?
A Tweety bird?
Is that a type of bird?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Anyway, so owl lady, Big Mama, goes to get the woodpecker and the yellow bird, and the woodpecker goes and knocks on this old lady's door at her farmhouse, and she comes out to see who it is, but of course nobody's there because it was a woodpecker. And then she sees an owl like stealing her undies off of her clothing line.
Like bloomers.
Yeah. So she has to chase her, and the underwear get dropped on the fox so that she'll find the little baby fox and adopt it.
He's literally the cutest thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
And he's like so scared in this scene, and I'm like, okay, like why is this why is this a movie?
He's just so small.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see like a sad fox whose mom just got eaten by fucking dogs. Like, hello?
It's really sad.
Anyway, so this sweet old lady, she's an old widow. She picks little baby Todd up in her apron and carries him inside. And then she names him Todd because like toddler. Like she's like giving him milk like a toddler.
Toddle around and you're like a toddler. So cute.
So she's terrible at naming stuff. You know what I mean?
She clearly doesn't have anything else going for her. Okay.
And then we cut to a greasy old man. Ugh. Who I don't love.
I hate him.
He is the bad guy in this movie.
He's the villain.
Yeah, he gets out of his truck and he goes to his dusty old dog who like lives in a little barrel, and he's like, "Oh, I got something today," and it's a hound dog puppy.
Okay, but he's like holding it in like a fucking sack.
Like when you bring a fish home, like in a baggie.
Yeah, from like the
he's
fair.
Like, I got a puppy.
He's like, what the fuck are you doing?
He like bought it at the general store and then they bagged it for him. And he
bagged it for him. There's just a dog in there.
They like rung him up. Beep. He had a little tag on his neck. Like that's honestly how it felt.
Yeah, he just like threw him out of the bag too. Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was really sad.
And then the little puppy curls up with the old man dog, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I guess you're all right.
I guess you're fine.
Yeah,
and the old man says that he's going to train the puppy to be the best hunting dog.
Yeah, he's going to replace his old hunting dog.
I mean, yeah, his old hunting dog is old.
Yeah. He's going to break a hip later.
Spoiler.
I know, right? Spoiler alert.
The old lady is milking her cow, and Todd is just like, toddling around in the barn, and the cow doesn't like. He's a fox. Like I don't know what Grandma was thinking, but
Grandma. I don't think she has kids.
No, she's a widow. Her name in this is literally Widow Tweenie. So like, what the fuck?
I think it was just Tweed, but okay.
Was it? Okay, whatever.
Close enough. Just making up character names.
They say it one time and it's only in the subtitles. Yeah. They never actually say her name. Like ever.
No.
So I
was literally calls her a widow.
Yeah.
So crazy.
It's so rude.
Like I would kill that man.
Yeah.
I'd say it was self-defense.
Yeah. It's what he deserves. Yeah. Anyway, so and then the baby fox starts messing with the chickens and they get scared and like he's a fox.
Yeah.
And she picks him up and yells at him.
But then she's like, "Oh, I could never stay mad at you."
No, don't yell at him at all. He's just a baby. He was literally born yesterday. He doesn't know anything.
To get worse too, bro. Like you just
Dude,
wait.
It's so
this
sad.
Movie is like 10th level depressing. It sent me to hell.
And I have like cute aggression, so I just wanted to like pick him up and shake him. He's so cute.
He's so cute. This movie sucks though. Him being cute's the only good part of the whole movie.
Yeah.
So he gets ushered out of the barn by the old lady, and he goes to find their names are Dinky and Boomer, apparently, the
Dinky
two
the
birds.
bird and Boomer the woodpecker.
Yeah. And he's just like fucking around with them. They're always like, there's like 7 scenes of them like trying to eat a caterpillar in this movie that we're just never going to talk about.
They happened.
So if you're interested in seeing that, you can go watch this movie because I'm not talking about
so
Dinky
irrelevant.
and Boomer. I'm never saying the words Dinky and Boomer ever again. Those characters are dead from here on out. Because they were so fucking annoying.
They were really annoying.
But yeah, apparently those are the birds' names. And
then they're mean to Todd.
they're not mean. He wants to play though. He wants like a buddy to play with, and like the birds are not interested in being his buddy.
They literally yell at him and tell him to go away, just like the old lady did.
Yeah.
He's just a little guy.
Yeah.
I want to give him a hug so bad.
So meanwhile, Copper, he smells something. And so he starts following the trail, and he's like going into the woods or whatever.
It's a smelly smell.
A smelly smell.
Yeah.
And the old dog, his name's Chief, he's like, hey, don't go too far away. And Copper's like, I do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to go find that smelly smell.
Yeah, so Copper finds the smelly smell, and it's, guess what, Todd. He smelled fox.
Crazy.
And they're like BFFs immediately. They're like wrestling around. They do their little introduction.
It's so cute. When Copper first finds Todd, he like howls, and he's such a little puppy. He's like, hello.
Yeah, a little puppy howl.
They're so cute.
I know. I love their little intro. That's like the cutest scene in the movie, and that's the only good part of this movie.
I'm a hound dog.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
So yeah, they introduce each other, they're wrestling, and then they play the cutest game of hide and seek that's ever been done ever.
This is when I started crying, to be honest.
Yeah, it's so sad.
And like, Copper doesn't know how to play hide and seek, so he goes to peek. And Todd's like, you can't peek, Copper. And it's the cutest thing. And then he's like, start counting over. He's like, okay.
Yeah,
and then he
like
turns.
they're so precious. And then the Fox and the Hound song is playing in this scene too, which actually like such a cute song.
Do, 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 having so much fun together.
Sing the whole thing, go.
No, that was all I got.
Anyway, Copper gets in trouble though because he was too far away. So Master yells for him. They call the old man Master, but his name is Amos.
Yeah, I just called him old man in my notes the entire time.
But yeah, so he literally is like mean to Copper and makes Copper feel bad, and I will kill that old man. You know what I mean? Like he truly is the villain. The worst Disney villain is that old man. Yeah. And the way he treats Copper. It's so sad.
Isn't it crazy that the other worst villain, in my opinion, is fucking Edgar from Aristocats?
Like if you are trying to be mean to a dog, something is wrong with you. A puppy. Ugh.
I don't care what you're training them for. They're still a baby.
Yeah. So anyway, Copper has to sneak away every day to go play with Todd, and it's so cute.
They're so cute.
And they go swimming, and they have a good time, but then Copper gets in trouble again.
Yeah.
And the next day, they're supposed to meet up for hangs, and Copper doesn't show, so Todd goes to his farm, and he's tied up.
He's tied up to his little outside barrel.
Yeah. And Todd's like, oh, look at that big dog. And then goes into Chief's, like, bed. They sleep in, like, barrels, 2 barrels.
Outside.
Which is kind of, like, a really cute idea for a doghouse.
Okay, but also, like, bring them in.
Yeah. If you're hot, they're hot.
Don't let your dog sleep just outside. If you're cold,
bring
they're
them
cold.
inside.
It's really sad.
Sign our petition. This episode is sponsored by Bring Them Inside. So yeah, Chief is having a dream. So Todd goes into his barrel to like listen to what he's saying and looking at his big ass teeth. And Chief is having a dream that he's chasing down. He says a badger at first, and then he's like, oh no, it's a fox. And then he wakes up. And so Todd has to get the fuck out of there.
It's really scary, actually.
Yeah.
This whole part. Yeah. And then so Todd's like running away from fucking Chief. And Chief is running after him with his barrel still tied to him. And it keeps getting like caught on stuff.
Yeah. And he keeps like choking. And it like every time.
So sad.
Every time he got caught on his leash, I like died a little inside.
Oh.
Like I hate leashes like that. Get a fucking harness, old man. Ugh.
Thank you. I just got choked up.
Okay. Anyway.
The old man runs out in his freaking skivvies with his gun
His bloomers.
and starts shooting. He's literally wearing like fucking long
He's
johns.
trying to shoot Todd, bro.
He's trying the baby.
Okay.
And so the stupid ass chief is still chasing after him. He gets like caught in the water because his barrel fills up with water, so he can't run. It's like this whole part is just like really upsetting to me.
I like tried not to look at it. I was on Instagram.
Yeah.
Scrolling.
The old lady is leaving to deliver her milk to, I don't fucking know, the next village over or whatever. Maybe they do have maybe they have like a bartering system.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I give you 6 milk, you give me 80 egg.
She had chickens. I don't think she needs eggs.
Oh, true. Also, Amos has eggs, so I guess she could just go to him.
Yeah, her favorite person.
Yeah, they're besties for sure.
So she's driving away and Todd sees her and he jumps into her car and fucking old man Jenkins over here is following in his car shooting at Todd
shooting
in
at
the
an old
car.
lady. Shooting at an old fucking woman and a fox.
And he shoots all her milk pails and they all fucking spill out all over the place.
She literally she slams on her brakes and gets out of her car, walks over to him, takes his gun, shoots his car.
Yeah, so his radiator's fucked up now.
And then like aims the gun at his belly.
Yeah.
What a fucking badass bitch.
And he's like, well, that thing's loaded. Yeah, no shit. So she shoots it up in the air and throws it at him and she's like, now it's not loaded. How did she know that was the last bullet?
Because she's smart and she was counting. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how guns work.
Me either.
I wish she shot him though. And then the movie would be over.
Yeah, that would have been fucking fantastic.
But she doesn't. She gives him his gun back and then everybody goes home. And he says, if I ever see that fox on my property again, I'll shoot him.
Sad.
Because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, so the old lady has to keep Todd inside. It's really sad.
He wants to go play.
I mean, obviously he's an outdoor freaking animal, so he deserves to be outside.
It's like when Goose screams at the back door.
No.
Like,
he doesn't
like
he
that.
doesn't need to be out there. He's allergic.
Yes, he's a wild
and he wants to hunt lizards and put them in my bed.
Yeah. Because you're curbing his natural instinct.
I'll let him put him in your
bring
bed.
You dead lizards.
I'm gonna lock my door and he'll bring him to you, and you can see how it is.
Anyway,
they see the old man is leaving, and it looks like he's leaving for a really long trip. So Todd sneaks out of the house and sees them. They're leaving for a hunting trip until next spring.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's
like
like
next spring, bro, or spring or this spring.
Yeah. Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, what season is it?
Yeah.
I think like fall, right? Because it goes directly to winter.
I don't know. They do, a whole year montage thing.
Yeah.
So like a year.
It's literally Bambi. This movie is the same fucking plot as Bambi. Mom
much.
dies.
We were talking about how we
animal
wish we
goes
never
off.
knew about the book that Bambi was derived from.
Yeah.
And him like being in love with his cousin and like the weird author wanting to like write a book about
Deer
he
fucking.
basically made like a deer romance novel.
There's this author. It's this guy. Are you ready for his author name?
I'm not trying to kink anybody, but
Kink anybody.
shame anybody, but like that's a weird one.
There's this author. He writes exactly what you think he would write when you hear his name. His author pen name is Chuck Tingle.
Harold as butt toy.
Chuck Tingle. And he
Okay.
writes some pretty wild shit. I could literally see him writing some fucking weird ass deer.
romance novel. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's so scary to think about. That.
I mean, there's ones out there about fucking s'mores. There's a
I guess as long
there's
as
a Thanksgiving dinner one. There's a doorknob one. Guess what
Oh,
the door
God.
is called? The book. Unhinged. Would you
Dear
be proud of
God.
me if I said that I've never read those ones though? It's not my cup
No.
of tea. What are
Not
these
really.
words?
No.
Okay.
It is what it is. You know.
Yeah.
I accept you.
Thank
I'm
you.
scared of you, but I accept you. So Amos and Chief and Copper go on this trip. And Copper has to sit in the back because Chief is like, oh, I'm the alpha. So I'm sitting in the front. Yeah.
Dog's barking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's like Master's favorite. So he gets to sit in the front of the car.
Yeah. Todd is sad and watching them leave. And then Big Mama comes over and sings a whole song about education or elimination.
Which unfortunately is not true because our most uneducated in this country are thriving.
And also, though, like, he's a wild animal. Like,
Yeah.
he's just out existing. It's not his fault that fucking humans are terrible and going out hunting foxes.
Well, that's why she's educating him.
No, I know, but like,
Just letting him know.
but there's a point where like it doesn't matter. Like, even if they adapt well to like understand like humans
Yeah.
and everything, humans are still gonna hunt them. It's not gonna make any difference for them. Sorry to get up on my fucking
No,
soapbox
you're fine.
about hunting wild animals.
Yeah. Legit like shows him like a wall of skins. and I
Yeah,
was like,
that's in
terrifying.
Amos's shed. She's like, this is what
Bro,
she literally
This
says.
movie is so traumatizing to me.
She's like, this is what
Who is enjoying this movie?
Copper is gonna help him do. And Todd's like, no, that's my best friend. Like, he would never ever do that.
Here's a wall of dead things.
Your friend's gonna help do this.
Terrifying.
Guilty by association.
Yeah. So on this little hunting trip, this cunty little hunting trip that he goes
Hunting trip.
on. A cunting trip.
Yes.
Basically Copper like gets better than Chief. Like he's more better at sniffing.
Not to be like
He's doing the best.
purebred dog, but like, what the fuck is Chief? He's a
He's
mutt.
like I was gonna say a dog, I guess, but I couldn't think of any.
No, yo, what? I was gonna hold up a fake mic. I literally holding my mic.
I hold your mic for you. You hold my mic for me.
I don't know that I can do that.
What's
Dude.
your What's your question?
I don't remember.
Okay, great.
We
We like interview each other. Like, what if we shared a mic?
pass it back and forth. We would never get anything done. First of all,
honestly,
I'm a yapper. I would be ripping that shit out of your hand, like. Yeah.
Because like all we do on this podcast is talk over each other.
It's interrupt, yeah.
That's why it works.
It's we are who we are.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Anyway, what I was trying to say was not to get on like a purebred dog shit
Okay,
because
period.
that's
Get
bullshit.
Get on it.
But like he's a purebred hunting dog. That's what he's made for. Like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
Chief scruffy looking ass?
I don't know. A greyhound? Not even close.
Not a greyhound.
He's a terrier, like a a Russell.
That's not a Russell Terrier.
Just saying dog words.
And they're all so wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried. Anyway, it's like a year later. Like they do like a whole year montage with Boomer and Dinky that no one cares about to show the year going by.
Yeah.
I said I wasn't going to bring them up again, but I gave them another chance. Okay. I guess they moved the plot along a little bit.
Mention number 2.
So yeah, it's the next spring and Todd goes outside and he's like talking to all the birds that are like the owl, all the birds, Big Mama. And then the other 2 come back from flying south for the winter.
Yeah, they were gone.
Yeah, so Todd is greeting them. They're like, "Oh my God, you're so grown up!" Because now Todd is like, he's a man.
Yeah, he's got a little collar
He's
now.
full grown.
He's so cute.
And then on the way back from the hunting trip, guess who's sitting in front of the truck?
Yeah.
It's Copper, because Copper is the alpha now. Fuck Chief.
Fuck you,
He's
Chief.
better than you. He sniffs way better than you.
Yeah. Well, he's also not 100 years old in dog years, so like,
Yeah,
duh.
accurate.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that night, Todd sneaks over to say hi to Copper, and they basically have like a, like, are we still friends convo, like a late night convo. And Copper's basically like, no, I'm a hunting dog.
I eat your kind.
Yeah. I mean, they're not eating them, but they might as well be. What's the
Well,
difference?
somebody is.
Yeah.
Because it's not copper.
Wait, they're eating fox too, you think? I thought they were just skinning them, which is more depressing to think about.
I mean, I'm sure that man cooks the meat while he was out there
Maybe.
hunting.
I guess so. Why? I really hate this movie.
I just hate hunting.
I'd rather
period.
watch Bolt. It's making me so sad.
Yeah, and that's why we're vegetarians.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, yeah, Copper's like, fuck off, like we can't be friends. And then Chief wakes up and starts chasing Todd again.
Yeah.
And of course Copper joins also, because now Copper is like the alpha. He's gotta jump in.
It's really sad. That's his friend.
Yeah, so they're chasing Todd. The old lady wakes up and she's trying to go out there and try to help Todd because she can hear him like squealing in the forest. Copper finds Todd and he's like, I'm gonna let you go this one time, but like don't fuck with my shit ever again. And then it doesn't matter because Chief finds them and starts chasing Todd, and they're running over some trainy tracks.
It's like a bridge, like a suspended bridge.
Oh, is that what it was? No
Yeah.
train?
No, it was a train tracks like on a bridge.
Oh, okay, period.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe it wasn't a train. I don't know.
It's
okay.
pretty obviously a train.
Sounds good.
Yeah, there's a whole ass train.
Oh, okay.
And Todd ducked like under it. So he's in the middle of the track so the train doesn't hit him. And that's what I said. And then Chief gets hit by the train, falls off the bridge, hits a rock on his spine on the way down, and then lands hard as fuck in the water.
Dead. I thought he died.
I'm sorry, there's no way that dog would have survived that.
He's built Ford tough, I guess. I don't know.
Should have named him Ford.
Yeah. But yeah, and then the old lady finds Todd and they go home.
Yeah. Well, also, what's his name? The dog.
Oh, Copper.
Copper. I'm really good at this.
Copper.
I think my problem is that like Copper makes me think of orange and
Which
the
makes you
fox
think
is
of-
orange.
Yeah. I think when I was a little kid, I thought Copper was the fox.
Yeah, because that makes more sense.
And like Todd is just giving hound dog vibes,
Yeah.
you know?
My brain keeps switching them. Anyway, so the dog, the not dead one in the water.
The dog.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Says that he's never going to forgive Todd, and he said that he's going to come after him for this.
Yeah, they're officially enemies.
It's really
They
sad.
are definitely enemies. So yeah, the old man Amos, Master or whatever, that guy, he goes over to, they call him Master.
I just hate it.
Master.
No, thank you.
Yeah, he goes over to the old lady's house and he basically like tries to break in her house and shoot her fox. And like that is definitely illegal.
Yeah, I'd have a restraining order on that man so fast.
Yeah, I would call 911. I guess they're out
Yeah.
there in the country though, so they kind of like
Take
they
care of their own
are the
shit.
law.
Well, I would have pulled my own gun out and shot him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that would suck about buying like a really nice, like cabin and living in it and just like getting away. Like you're like one medical emergency away from like just straight up dying. Like even if you like cut your hand, if you were like cooking dinner, just like drive yourself an hour and 45 minutes away with your hand gushing blood.
And that's why I like to live in a city.
That's so scary. Oh my God. I would like have to be rich enough to have like an on-site neurosurgeon on the payroll. You know what I mean?
Like in your basement.
I should just marry a surgeon. Oh my God.
Wow. Look at you thinking ahead.
Any
Crazy.
surgeons out there?
Let it go now.
Yeah. Oh, but then what if something happens to him? And then he's got to
Spotlight is
drive
on
the
you.
surgeon all the way to the hospital.
That's when you call the other surgeon out from your basement.
Oh, your backup surgeon?
Yeah. Yeah, she gets mad and tells him to get the fuck off her property. But also, I think she realizes that like she has a fox as a pet, and she lives next to a hunter.
Lots of issues. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Unfortunately,
the next morning she picks Todd up and puts him in her car and just drives out really far away. And this is when I started crying because like the song. Okay, first of all, it's like spoken word at first. Like grandma doesn't know how to sing
she's
or
like
hold a
sad
note.
old lady,
And she's talking about how like she found him when he needed her, but she didn't realize at the time that she needed him to
wrap it up.
It just makes me so. This is literally when I started crying. Like actually,
the old lady is so depressing.
what I'm saying is that like any like pet owner like gets that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you buy a pet because like
No,
you need a friend.
Here's the thing though: if that man was harassing me, and
I would have killed him.
I would have either killed him or I would have moved. I don't know how dedicated to this farm she is, but I would be like, well, me and my fox aren't getting along with the neighbors, so we're leaving.
I guess, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how much I love my animals.
Yeah. I would have
I'm not going to like
him.
relocate my animal. I'm going to relocate myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm taking that man the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, he's the problem, not y'all.
That was my elbow.
That was crazy.
It was loud, right?
It was loud.
It felt really good. Like that like needed to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So she takes Todd out to this nature preserve that is near them, and
it's actually a game reserve.
Same shit.
Not really, but go ahead.
You can't hunt there, essentially.
Yeah.
And so she drops him off in like the middle of the forest. She takes his collar off and she goes to leave, and he like is pawing at her because he doesn't understand.
I'm never doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That will never happen.
So he doesn't like understand why she's leaving, and then she leaves him there, and then it starts pouring down rain, but he's a fucking domesticated fox, so he doesn't know how to provide for himself or find shelter. So then he goes into this hole he finds, and it's a badger hole, and the badger is horrifying, to be honest. He's like a grumpy old man.
The worst.
Yeah, and he like yells at and swipes at the poor baby who literally, like I said, is domesticated, doesn't know how to do any of this. And he even says like, I don't understand like where I'm at or what I'm doing. And the badger's like, that fucking sucks. And then this sweet little porcupine saves Todd and brings him up into his tree, into his little tree hole.
Yeah.
The porcupine's voiced by Piglet. The guy does Piglet's voice.
So Big Mama, the next day, she goes to check on Todd in the game preserve or whatever. And she runs into her friend. Her name is Vixie, which is a female fox apparently called a vixen.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
I'm not a fucking fox expert. The fuck?
Yeah, a vixen is like a female fox, and a kit is a baby. Big fox fan. Big fox fan.
So
I said earlier I really like foxes. I have a stuffed fox that I got in high school.
Yeah. So Big Mama and Vixie decide that they are going to go find Todd. Unfortunately, when they come across Todd, he has just woken up in bed with a porcupine.
Yeah,
and fallen out of a tree.
Kind of rough. Yeah.
Yeah, onto Badger, who yells at him again.
Yeah.
So Todd is like in the most traumatizing moment of his life since his mother was fucking killed. Do you know what I mean?
Well, his mother was killed, and then his human just left him in the middle of
the love of your life. You know what I'm saying?
You can draw him a bond.
Yeah. So Big Mama and Vixie come up with this plan when they see Todd. So Big Mama's like, just like go stand over there and like real cute, you know what I mean? And I'll have Todd turn around and like look at you. So that's exactly what they do, and it works perfectly. And
she's
they
so
fall in
demure.
love.
So
Big Mama,
yeah,
Big Mama is demure,
mindful and demure,
like the definition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm demure.
So demure. Yeah.
So yeah, Todd and Vixie do introductions, and Vixie is like, hey Todd, can you catch me a fish?
Like, no, babe, he can't. He's brand new.
No, she's like, she's gonna put him through the trials, you know what I mean?
Dude, so stupid.
You know, she has to make sure that he's gonna be like a good mate.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? She's like, bitch, catch me a fish. I'm gonna put you through this trial.
Yeah, instead of Grinder or like OK Cupid or whatever dating app.
Catch me a fish.
Catch me a fish. Yeah. You put them through the trials.
Catch me a fish. You match someone, and then you like put them through like,
yeah,
these are the trials you have to go through
to date me.
Yeah,
and then like you publicly rate them on the tasks.
Not only do these men have to go through your trials, you can also give them a bad grade.
Yeah. If they do bad, and then it posts them so that like other people know.
Write this down.
Okay.
Catch me a fish.
Catch me a fish. Do we have any app makers?
Can anyone develop an app called Catch Me a Fish?
Let us know.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
It'd be really honestly
hey,
incredible.
These are the 3 trials you have to go through, and then I'm also gonna rate like how well you did them.
Yeah.
And that's public knowledge.
The Hunger Games of dating.
Nobody would be brave enough to go on there.
No.
Nope. Like, oh my God. I mean, I would.
I mean, I think it shows the dedication. The dedication to actually wanting to have a partner.
Damn. Catch Me a Fish,
Catch Me a Fish.
a dating app coming to a app store near you.
Get ready.
Anyway, yeah. So she's like, catch me a fish, babe. And he's like, yeah, no problem. I've caught a million fish before. I wasn't bottle fed every day or anything.
Yeah, I wasn't like literally sucking on the teat of a cow every day for the past 10 years.
No, I like totally not a catch a fish.
It's only been a year. I don't know. I'm being really dramatic.
But anyway, Todd does not catch a fish because he doesn't know how. And everyone's laughing at him. Like Boomer and Dinky are there and Big Mama and Vixie, they're all laughing at him.
They're laughing at him. He's just a baby.
Movie is the most depressing film.
He's just a baby and they're laughing.
What did that little boy do to any of you?
He just exists.
Anyway, this is when I turn on Todd also. I actually also no longer like the only character I liked so far in this whole movie.
Is it because of what he says to Vixie?
Yeah, he calls her like a dumb female or something like
that. He says empty-headed female.
Crazy fucking statement, Todd.
Okay, but
canceled.
She just laughed at him and he's probably like
never
really
seen a girl before today.
Well, he also is probably like ashamed that he's not a real fox.
So depressing.
It's so sad.
Why did I pick this?
It's
we
horrible.
Needed to do it. We had to cross it off the list.
It's so sad.
Anyway, so now they're mad at each other, but it's okay because Big Mama just like sings them a love song and they get back together. Because Big Mama is demure.
And she said demure.
She's mindful. She sings you a song, makes you fall back in love.
Mm-hmm. At one point, Vixie says that she wants 6 kids.
Period.
She
I think like it happens all at once though for them, right?
No,
like,
yeah.
They have like litters, right?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. She's like, I'm only doing 6. 7, that's too many. Not pushing that out.
Yeah. So they're in love.
Yeah.
10-4. Master and Copper.
Please, I need you to just call him the old man. No, please stop.
So Amos.
That's better.
Amos Diggory and
famous Amos cookies.
Bruh. I want a cookie real bad. Do we still have your anniversary cookie?
Yeah.
Oh, we're eating that when we're done here. Okay, so Amos, the old man guy, and Copper, they go to hunt for Todd, and they lay like a million like the little like claw traps for him.
They break into the game reserve.
Illegal.
Yes. Illegal. There's literally signs posted everywhere saying no hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sets up hella traps for this poor fox.
Like 400. Like a ridiculous
approximately.
Amount. His vendetta for this fox is unwavering.
That man needs therapy.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. No. Mm-hmm. He shot at an old lady already.
That's true.
Today,
and a baby fox. I mean? So Todd and Vixie wake up from their morning after and they're wandering the forest. She's like showing him everything and they get to an area.
It's my favorite tree.
I mean, yeah.
I like that rock a lot.
That puddle sometimes very fun.
Yeah. This is where I pee every day on this this fern right here.
And they're approaching an area and she's like, it's too quiet over here. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. She has animal instinct, unlike Todd.
Todd is brand fucking new. Yeah, he's like, it's fine. We're good.
It's not fine.
No, it's not fine. That's where all the traps were.
Yeah.
He somehow avoids all of them.
Because he's that bitch.
Because he's so smart. And Copper chases.
Yeah.
Chases them. So Todd and Vixie hide out in their burrow. It's their burrow now.
They're like moving a warp speed past the lesbians.
They said, U-Haul? We don't even need it.
She's saying our burrow after one day.
Yeah. 12 hours approximately.
I don't know how long the old man planned his vendetta. Like, did the bear trap thing take a long time? Like,
yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know if this is like the next day or if this is like a couple months later.
I think it's like the next day.
Next day.
Yeah.
Our burrow.
Our burrow.
Our burrow the very next day.
But there's a back entrance to the burrow. Mm-hmm. And so Copper's trying to come in the front to get at them. And Todd tells Vixie to go out the back. But the old man is there and he's going to shoot them.
Yeah.
So then the old man lights hay on fire, like dead grass, and shoves it into the...
Yeah,
I was going to say the bag hole. Don't shove fire into anyone's bag hole, please. I'm begging.
Yeah. So then they're Copper and the old man are waiting at the other end to shoot and attack or whatever.
It's horrible.
But then Copper's like, no, we just have to like run through the, or sorry. And then Todd is like, we just have to run through the fire. Like, we just have to do it.
It's the safest option.
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
So that's what they do because they're bad bitches. And they actually get away because they go over a tree that's like fallen over a waterfall kind of deal over a beautiful lake. It was actually pretty gorgeous.
It was really pretty. It's a good place to escape too.
Glenn Keane, he did that on here.
Always.
So, Copper and the old man are still trying to find the foxes, and they get attacked by a bear, which is awesome.
Yeah, and the old man tries to shoot the bear, just enrages him because he's fucking
The bear
huge.
just like swats the gun out of his hand.
Yeah, almost kills the old man. Then Copper attacks the bear to save the old man, and he gets hurt. And Todd hears Copper's sad little hurt whimper and runs after.
This movie's so great.
It's horrible. You know, after his best friend just tried to kill him, he still goes to save him. And then Todd attacks the bear. And Todd and the bear fall over into the water.
Yeah.
From the top of the waterfall.
Lake. Todd is like crawling out of the water. He lives, thank God.
He's like
movie's not that
limping.
depressing. And then Copper runs over and is like, thanks for saving my life, bro. And then the old man comes over to like shoot Todd in the face still.
Yeah.
And Copper like jumps in front of him and is like, no, that's my homie for
Remember
life.
when that fox just saved your life, old man? We were all there.
Yeah.
We were all there, babe.
But then he's kind of like, I guess you're right. Whatever.
Like, your vendetta against this wild animal goes this deep.
He doesn't have a lot going on, yeah.
Clearly.
They go back home. Copper lives out his sad ass life with Chief, who's got a busted ass hip, and the old man.
Yeah, he didn't die getting hit by a train and falling off of a bridge.
No, yeah, Chief's fine. He just got a
He just
broken leg.
like broke his leg.
Yeah. And the old lady is like wrapping up the old man's foot.
Yeah, he stepped in a bear trap at one point, I think.
Yeah.
I think I just
and I'm like,
didn't pay
not them
attention to
getting
that.
together, not enemies to lovers trope.
No. No.
Cat's not interested.
No. Not for that man.
Yeah. And I guess Vixie and Todd get married for 5 years and then probably have those kids and get a divorce, you know?
No, I think they live out long and happy.
Oh. Yeah, that's probably actually what happened.
Yeah.
The worst fucking movie ever. I hate it. Would you like to go first?
Okay. This movie's fine. It's not a favorite. It's like one of those ones that definitely is more traumatizing it as an adult because I understand more of what's happening. Like, I remember it being
so
sad as a
real.
kid, but like not for the reasons I found it sad as an adult.
Yeah.
Like that sad old lady having to drop her fucking pet off. Bye. I can't think about it. The music slaps though, and it's honestly beautifully drawn. Like, it is a very pretty film while it's sad. I gave it a 3 out of 10.
Oh my God.
It's not one of my favorites, and I could do without ever watching it again. It's really sad. I will say that I want a pet fox now.
Yeah.
And it's gonna happen. I want a Finnick fox really bad though. They're my favorite. Anyway, so yeah, I gave it a 3 out of 10. It's underneath Brother Bear, but it is above Frankenweenie because I never want to watch that fucking poop premonitions ass bitch ever again.
I gave The Fox and the Hound a 6 out of 10.
Damn.
It does have that like classic Disney feel, and I do like Todd is so cute.
You want one?
And it does have that, like, you know, the Glenn Keane beauty to it.
Yeah.
So I don't love it, but you know, it's not like bad to watch. It's a good story, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's just terribly depressing.
Yeah, I think
So
maybe that's
depressing.
why it's very low for me.
It's above Hocus Pocus 2 because that was rough as hell.
Yeah.
And it is below Cars 2 because at least I love
Mater.
all the cars. Yeah, I love Mater. And everyone really.
True.
All the cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my number 91.
Damn.
What was yours?
Oh, 99.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty close though.
Yeah. Yours being a 6 and mine being a 3 though.
Yeah.
Really funny.
Crazy.
Are you ready to guess?
Yes.
My hints
Been
are
so long. since
I
I
don't it's new. It's a new one.
like new. Wish.
Yeah, I really want to see the tea. I've heard very
I'm trying to think
mixed.
of what movies you've talked about recently that you've wanted to watch.
I think the more I read about the concept for the movie versus what it became, I'm more interested in it because I want to see how badly they fucked it up from what their original plan was.
The vision was.
Yeah, because I think that's what everybody's issue has been that I've seen, and I've also just like read that it just missed the mark on what they were trying to do. Okay. So I'm excited to judge it for myself.
Same. Yeah, I want to see it. I just like don't ever sit down and watch a movie, and when I do, I want to watch something that's not a Disney movie.
I mean, I like Disney movies and I do like seeing them in theaters. This movie had absolutely no draw for me.
Yeah.
Which it was like a milestone movie, so it should have done.
It should have been good, but it wasn't.
Better than it did, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
We love you.
Join us on Catch That Fish.
Yeah.
A new dating app. Coming as soon as an app designer hits us up.
Yeah.
So we can explain our concept.
Let us know. What is it? Hey, shark people, the Shark Tank.
Hey, sharks.
I was going to say sharkies, but I didn't think that was right.
That'd be so funny if you called them.
Hey, sharkies. Aren't they called something different in the UK and Australia? Like their Shark Tank is called something else, but it's the exact same show.
Ugh. I might try to get on.
Shark Tank?
Yeah.
Pitch them your...
we make it. Yeah. Publicly trialing partners.
Yeah. I'm here for it.
Me too. Okay. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye. These opinions are our own and are no way associated with the film or the film's production company.
The Tragical podcast cover art is created by Johnny the Alchemist.
The Tragical intro was produced by Ja Reezy.
Links to our social media and Patreon can be found on our website, located in the show notes.
Thanks for listening
to Tragical.
Tragical.